So we have a little bit of a delay. We had some traffic with senior parents. So we're waiting on, we're going to flip the script. If you have your programs out, we're going to start with the girls, which are at the back half, and we'll go in order for the girls. So if we are still waiting on a parent, we may, you can't hear me? Caleb. On my phone. Okay. All right, I'm saying it again. So we're going to have to flip the script. If you get your program, the back half is girls. So if you want you to read along with the teachers, we're going to start in the back half because of the delay in traffic for some of our senior parents. Okay? So
I have to show that.
If you could get that ready, we will start here in just a few minutes. But I wanted to let you know that change, and Ahmad Malik will be announced at the very end if parents were having a traffic issue.
I was given like 7 books.
Eleanor is incredibly athletic, and anyone who watched her play can see that right away. The challenge was not ability, it was experience and confidence. Basketball has not always been familiar territory for Eleanor, and there were moments when doubt showed on her face as she stepped into the game. But what mattered most was what came next. She trusted the process, she trusted her coaches, and over the course of 1 year, she earned my trust in specific situations where I wanted to see her succeed on the floor. Eleanor grew a lot this season. She improved, asked questions, communicated well, and stayed engaged even when things were uncomfortable. That growth was fun to watch. She never checked out. She leaned in. That says a lot about her heart. Her favorite verse, 1 Corinthians 10:31, reminds us to do everything for the glory of God. Eleanor competed that way. She gave effort. She respected the game. She honored her teammates. If basketball were played with her feet, she might be a 1,000-point scorer. But what mattered most here was the way she showed up with all heart. Eleanor, thank you for trusting me, trusting the process, and giving the program your best for you. We are grateful for the time you had with us. Eleanor's family, thank you for your support. Eleanor, we are proud of you and excited to see what comes next.
Our next senior is one of the long legacy of Wildcat players. Her name is Angela Ocean, number 14. 6 years that she'll spent being a Wildcat. Perseverance through trials, hard games, injuries, and disappointments, as well as teamwork and what it means not only to work with your team, but also to sacrifice for them. Her team has always felt like sisters who she could trust. And she wants to thank all her teammates for pouring into her skill development and pushing her to be the best she can be on and off the court. One favorite memory of Angela's is winning ICDA state championship on junior high girls against the Columbus Hawks in overtime. She'd like to thank her mom for being a Christ-like example in her life and her dad who sacrificed so much in these past 3 years to coach her. Love you, Daddy. All glory to God for his love and family for the youth blessing.
Angela Ocean, trust the process. Now we honor Angela Ocean, a 3-year varsity player whose growth has been steady, firm, and is self-finished. Coaching Angela has been unique because she is also my daughter, and I have been harder on her than anyone else on this team. That was not because of expectations placed on her name, but because I believe in her potential. Every year, Angela has added new skills that become a better player. Her improvement never stopped. She listened, worked, and stayed committed to growth. I hope my coach was a small part of that progress, because what matters most is the player and person she has become. Before every game, Angela prayed with Patty, choosing to anchor herself in faith rather than pressure. Her favorite verse, James chapter 1, verses 2 and 3, speaks about trials producing perseverance. Angela has lived that truth. She stayed patient the rest of the process and kept growing. The most exciting part of Angela's story is that she has not played her best basketball yet. I truly believe that. Senior night is not the end for her, and it is a step forward. I am looking forward to watching her compete in the postseason and seeing what happens. Preparation means opportunity. Angela, I am proud of your growth, your resilience, and your heart. Trust the process because it is working. To our family, thank you for supporting her through this journey. Angela, we cannot wait to see what comes next.
Our next speaker, Abby Reese, number 20. With the Wildcats, but there isn't just one favorite memory. There are many. Addie also considers the junior high girls ICDA state championship in 2021 a fond memory. That game was tight throughout, but the girls pulled it out and their team down to just 5 players. That game is also so special because with Coach Andre Jackson. She considers team days at nationals, playing against in the lobby and cheering on all the Wildcat teams at Nationals to be son of Coach West Tyler. First and foremost, I thank God for giving her the opportunity to play for this club. The Wildcats have been her family for the past 8 years, and she is beyond grateful for everyone who has made her time here special. She is special enough to give a big thank you to her family for all their sacrifices, to allow her to play, keeping her biggest fans on the sidelines. She has worked every second with these incredible people and will always be grateful to call herself a Wildcat.
Addie Reese, do the dirty work. Next, we honor Addie Reese, a 4-year varsity player who embodies what it means to do dirty work. Some players fill the stat sheet, others make the team function. Addie is the second time, and teams do not work without players like her. This season has been tough from a wins and losses perspective, and a big reason for that is how much time Addie missed with 2 different ankle injuries. Her absence was felt every night she was out, because when Addie plays, things settle. She is always in the right place at the right time. She makes good decisions. She sees the floor well and makes everyone around her better. Addie rarely gets credit in obvious ways, but she is the glue that puts us together. She takes pride in guarding the other team's best offensive player. She embraces the hard assignments. She does the things that do not show up on highlights, but win possessions. That mindset showed up in big moments like shutting down Lutheran's top scorer in the holiday tournament and bouncing back against the Evansville Racers, where she found her rhythm again at the return from soccer. What I appreciate most about Maddie is who she is every day. She is steady, selfless, and dependable. Before every game, she and Angel would pray together, grounding themselves in something bigger than basketball. Her favorite verse, Psalm 100, verse 5, speaks of God's goodness and faithfulness, and Addie lives that out with humility and trust. Addie, I enjoy coaching you so much. You make teams better simply by being on the floor. Thank you for doing the dirty work and doing it well.
Our next senior is Melissa Tolbert, number 3. Melissa has a lot of wonderful memories with the Wildcats, but her favorite memory will always be that 2021 14U Girls State Championship overtime win against the Columbus Hawks. By this time, everyone here must have that was an absolute legendary game forever laid in the pages of Wildcat history. Melissa wants to thank all the people who worked to make this program what it is, and especially her family and all her teammates and coaches over the years. She greatly appreciates all they put into her life, loving her through good times and bad, and always pointing her back to Jesus. After Melissa graduates, she plans to attend college somewhere in Indiana and major in elementary education. Melissa wants to say one thing to encourage the younger players. Don't play. Not of people. Don't play afraid. Not of people. Not of failure. Not of losing. It is easy to let those fears control you and hold you back, both in basketball and in life. So when the fears creep up, remember that what matters in health more than any of those things is what God thinks of you. And He has already told you He loves you so much that He sent His one and only Son to die on the cross for you.
Melissa Tolbert, shoot your shot. Now we honor Melissa Tolbert, one of the sweetest and most beautiful players I have ever coached. After every practice and every game, Melissa comes up, gives me a fist bump, and says, "Thank you, Coach." That simple habit tells you a lot about who she is. Melissa is easy to coach and one of the smartest players on our team. She understands the game, processes quickly, and makes the right reads. One of the most unforgettable moments of her career was her hook shot, 3-point buzzer beater at halftime of the JV state final. It was a bold shot in a big moment, and the entire gym erupted. Even though that game ended in a loss, that moment was pure joy and pure blessing. Unfortunately, injuries have shaped much of her journey. Missing most of her junior year with a torn ACL, fighting her way back, and now facing another knee injury has been incredibly hard. I am genuinely sad that we have not got to see Melissa fully unlock all her potential on the court. Not because of effort, but because of circumstances she could not control. Her favorite verse, Psalm 56, verse 3 says, "When I am afraid, I put my trust in you." Melissa has lived that verse. She chose trust, gratitude, and perseverance when fear would have been easier. Melissa, thank you for your heart, your kindness, and your courage. You showed us that sometimes shooting your shot is not just about basketball. It is about how you live when things are hard.
All right, so that concludes the girls' portion of our senior recognition. They're going to hold out there for a big picture with the whole group. Now we're starting with our boys. The boys' speeches will be read by the varsity coach, Coach Paul Sell. So our first senior is number 22, Aaron Gorley. The Wildcats have always been special in Aaron's life. He loves the game of basketball more than most people do, but even more, he has loved the people that have been there along the way. Basketball has brought him many brothers who will be by his side forever. Aaron is thankful for all the coaches who have poured into him as a player and a person. His dad and Mr. Owen were the coaches who started his basketball career off along the way. Coach Ocean played a big role in developing Aaron to the player he is today. Aaron also thanks Coach Paul for giving him a great 6 years on varsity team. Between Coach Paul and Coach Jones, he really could not have asked for better. A special thank you to Coach Dees for allowing him to help coach the junior high boys team when he was injured. That team was and is very special to Aaron. Lastly, he thanks his parents for always being there for him. Whether he was playing a championship game or headed into surgery, they've always been right there. After high school, Aaron plans to play collegiate basketball and study a form of sports management with a dream job of becoming a college basketball coach. And Aaron, we will all be there to watch.
When I think about Aaron, one of the first words that comes to mind is loyalty. My second year as a varsity head coach was Aaron's first year on varsity. He was in 8th grade. From that moment on, he's been with me for the entire coaching journey. He's seen the best versions of me, the worst versions of me, the growing pains, the mistakes, and the wins. And through all of it, Aaron was there by my side. We grew together on the court as leaders and as people. I'm incredibly thankful for the time we've had together and the experiences we've shared. Aaron is firm in his convictions. He has quite a strength about him, one that doesn't seek attention, but absolutely stands his ground. He faces challenges head on. And during one of the hardest moments of his career, being out all last season due to injury, he didn't let it consume him. Instead, he gave it back and helped coach the junior high boys, and he did a phenomenal job. He tells you everything you need to know about who Aaron is. Everybody knows Aaron. Everyone likes Aaron. He's been a face of the Wildcats for years, and his impact goes far beyond the stats. He represents what this program is about. While his impact goes deeper than numbers, the numbers still tell a pretty special story. Aaron scored over 1,000 career points wearing a Wildcat jersey. He holds the program record for charges taken in a single game of football. Those stats don't just speak about skill, they speak about toughness, selflessness, and a willingness to do the hard things that don't always show up in the highlights. I want to quote a longtime coach from a competing program who's been coaching since even before I was in high school playing for the Wildcats. He's someone who's seen a lot of basketball, and he says Aaron belongs on the Wildcats, and I'm question. I couldn't agree more. Aaron is going to make an incredible coach and leader of young men someday. I know that because he already is. His presence is going to be deeply missed, but I'm excited for what's ahead.
So, I think just a quick mention reactions I see today are what happens when you get to play for a club from the time you're a little kid and everybody gets to see you grow up. Which is really nice. But we get emotional. Our next is, if I can get mine to be good. Our next senior is Gideon Ahua, number 24. Gideon will always think the Wildcats fond memories and gratitude. Coming into the Wildcats last year for the first time, he found friends, a clear role team, and a ton of fun. One of his favorite memories is Home 2 Hotel Tag with Elijah as they managed to evade an injury. He can't predict the games when the team pulled together like they did against Purdue Poly this year, but he and Aaron each pulling out 21 points and the whole team pulling it down to bring home the win. Gideon would like to thank Mrs. Gorley for showing him motherly hospitality from day one, and Aaron helping him find his place on the team. Coach Paul and Coach Ocean have mentioned him both as a player and a man, and it's truly cool to them for helping him grow. While Gideon joined the Wildcats to find a basketball team, he knows to walk away as part of the Wildcat family. The Wildcat supports and encourages him to do more for the and justice with his name and help forget it.
Gideon came into our program brand new last year and was immediately voted as one of our captains. He earned that honor again this year. That alone tells you a ton about who Gideon is and the instant impact he has on the people around him. Gideon is strong, he carries responsibility, he carries the weight, and he does it without complaining. He shows up, he handles what's in front of him, and he accepts challenges with an immovable determination. Gideon has an infectious personality, a great smile, and he is genuinely kind. Everywhere we go, it seems like Gideon knows somebody, and now it makes sense why, because people are just drawn to who he is. On the court, Gideon plays extremely hard. There's never any doubt when he's out there that he is giving everything he has and laying it on the line for his team. Over the course of his high school career, that effort added up to over 1,000 points, a milestone that reflects not just talent, but consistency, toughness, and commitment. That same effort he gives on the court is a direct reflection of how he lives his life. I'm incredibly proud of Gideon, not just for the player he is, but for the man he is becoming. I hope he is just as proud of himself because he absolutely should be. Gideon, keep doing your thing, and I can't wait to see you guys at the school.
All right, our next senior is Ben Owen, number 23. For the opportunity to play basketball for the Wildcats and what he has learned at play. He has so many great memories, winning regionals, playing against his cousin, playing with his brother Luke, and being coached by his dad and brother Sean and Joel. He is also thankful for the friendships made along the way. Thank you to all the coaches who believed in him no matter what, and to his parents for all the time invested. Ben's plans after graduation are still undecided.
In politics, an October surprise usually means something's got to get messy, but for the Wildcats, an October surprise meant Ben showed up and decided, yeah, I think I'm going to play this season. Ben is one of a kind. Have you ever seen the backyard roses? Yeah! I don't know how to pick it after this. If you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor, check it out. That same energy shows up in our locker room every practice, game day, and team event. I don't think there's been a Wildcat player who's made his belly laugh quite like that. The kid has witty comment for everything. Sometimes the timing is perfect, sometimes it's ambitious. But either way, it's unforgettable. Ben has a rare ability to light the room, loosen people up, and remember us, but remind us to not take ourselves too seriously. On the court, he has this crazy knack for when he sees the ball go in the basket, he keeps seeing the ball go in the basket from that point on. Some of the shooting displays that I've seen from him have been truly incredible. Ben, thank you for the years you've given to the Wildcats, for the laughs, the memories, and the moments that made this program more fun. You've got 42 days left on your contract, so make sure you stay for the next game. In all seriousness, thank you, and I'm excited to see you continue letting that joyful light shine in your next adventure.
Yeah!
Tonight is Ahmad Moe, number 45. Moe is escorted by Malik's favorite all-time memory is the first game against Salem this season. The Cats lost the lead and fought to get it back. It was his first game and really helped him see how the team works together. Jacob's dunk against the Lions is another highlight. Malik is thankful to all his family and friends who have supported him throughout his journey. He wants to express gratitude to his little brother, Maroon, for keeping him motivated through his lows. He will always remember the growing up years of Pete and his little brothers over in the snow, going to the gym daily, working on their game, and trying to get better. His advice to young Cats who are dreaming of becoming varsity players someday is to just keep working, get those shots up, and don't quit.
Malik is a guy I've known for a short while, but it didn't take long to learn who he is. High energy, on the court and off the court. My man is ready to go at all times. He's a straight to the point kind of guy, no fuss, just tell me what I need to know. On top of that, he's got personality. He's always making guys laugh, always starting conversations, and always bringing life into the room. Honestly, that sounds like the recipe for a successful businessman, and he's already showing that at a young age. Malik hasn't had a lot of opportunities to play this season, but one I respect most is how he handled that. He's never complained, not once. Instead, he's been one of the loudest guys on the bench, constantly encouraging his teammates and supporting the guys on the court. He's a fun, positive voice in our locker room, and he brings smiles to people's faces every single day. I'm grateful he's been part of this team, and even more grateful for the bond he's built with the guys around him. I'm excited to watch the business thrive in the future. Keep trying.
Is to join on the half-court line. And just want to be pictures of and we have to give services.
Pain. Let's go, bro.
I think our team is
Yes.
doing this duty.
Are you ready for your exam?
So get your cameras out.
What size are these? Hey, Luke, how old are as small as you Bro.
See, I can't even get my hands to the net.
Oh my, I know, that's alright.
It's great.
The mic's on.
Okay, so it's senior night right now.
The mic was on the
Yeah, we're seniors next year. How many people are on it?
12.
All right, we're going to take down the stream at this time. We'll be back up in a few minutes for our boys varsity game.